Shia.
I'm on a quest for greatness. Can't give you none of my time. Baby, why would you waste it? Oh. You know I get wasted, blaze it face to face, just face it. We on something legendary. They know I'm psycho, they know I might go. Throw it back up and cut off them lights, ho. My goons stay cold, cause they got that nice flow. We got a duffel bag, baby, and that cargo. I got a diamond where my motherfucking heart go. You say you be everywhere, but not where I go. I take it there one time, though. But you don't get credit for my motherfucking shine, though.
Hell no.
Shine, though. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. I'm getting this money. I'm getting this money. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. I'm getting this money. I'm getting this money. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me.
Wait a minute. I don't think they heard that right.
And they all slid up by me. Yeah, they on that snake shit. I've medicated them all. I talk less and just ball. I'm just trying to rise, but they rather me fall. These hoes cry and they crawl. I guess I should be gracious. I'm on a quest for greatness. Can't give you none of my time. Baby, why would you waste it? Oh. You know I get wasted, blaze it face to face, just face it. We on something legendary. They know I'm psycho, they know I might go. Throw it back up and cut off them lights, ho. My goons stay cold, cause they got that nice flow. We got a duffel bag, baby, and that cargo. I got a diamond where my motherfucking heart go. You say you be everywhere, but not where I go. I take it there one time, though. But you don't get credit for my motherfucking shine, though. Shine, though. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. I'm getting this money. I'm getting this money. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. I'm getting this money. I'm getting this money. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me.
Hello, ladies. If I could just get all y'all over here at one time one day, that'd be pretty cool. It's sad when you live in like a 1-bedroom house and you got a clean house. It happens. It happens. Hold on real quick. I need to go to the page, and it's probably I need to go to the. There we go. All right.
Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. I'm getting this money. I'm getting this money. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Say about me. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. I'm getting this money. I'm getting this money. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Say about me. About me.
All right, let me see what we got here real quick. I like the feeling of All on Me because it just brings us back to when I first started. Yes, Lord. That is my PayPal in the description, and I'll mention why I put it in there in a second. In the meantime, how are you beautiful people doing? How's your day been so far? I've had a I can't complain type day. Some exercise, some peace of mind. You know, good day. Ain't nothing bad to say about it. So I'm waiting to hear some of y'all, see some of y'all, how y'all days going so far. Mama said you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say shit at all. So it may be a reason for the silence. But I know in order for me to have a good day, well, it's all on me, baby. Team hustle in the building. LCMG. Sean Hustle. So you see it vivid, I frame the picture. I'm talking knees and rings, I ain't just hanging with you until we know I'll be a stranger with you. Change the game up, share my name with you. Hold me tight so them lanes will get you. Smile, go through the pain with you. Lay and pray with you. Committed from the beginning, I'm staying with you. People gon' talk, but can they walk like this? I'm street, but rockin' suit, I don't just talk like this. I'm real as they come, that's how I'ma lead. Before I play games, I'll just leave it be. But I ain't going nowhere, it's all on me. So pick up the phone, look across the room, call on me. Promise, you'll never stall on me. I'll give all of me. Cause it's all on me. It's all on me. It's all on me. You ain't gotta worry, baby. We ain't gotta hurry, baby. It's all on me. It's all on me, girl. It's all on me. All you gotta do is ask. Baby, I got your back. It's all on me. Just call on me, girl. Call on me. I ain't looking for easy, I'm looking for peace. I was looking for you like you was looking for me. I'm on my grown man, prepared to be king. You can depend on me to be old with depends on me. Where we go, I know, it depends on me. Better yet, it depends on we. Best foot forward, that's how we move. Everything to gain ain't got shit to lose but you. I refuse anyone but you. And look, boo, we got shit to do, shit to move. To ourselves, number one, we got shit to prove. I can't predict your move. With my actions, I stick and move. So you can always call on me. Bet your bottom bucket's all on me. And we just beginning, but no matter what, we winning, we winning, we winning. Baby, it's all on me. Baby, it's all on me. Hey, it's all on me. Hey. baby.
Come on.
Yeah.
Put a 1 in the chat if you know without a shadow of doubt your happiness is predicated upon you at the end of the day. Yes, we are aware that other people play a role, but a 1 in that chat signifies you are aware that you can be happy and you should be happy, and it's up to you. One in the chat if your happiness is predicated upon you. Hello, Queens. Thank y'all for coming in. Hit that like button on your way in. I need it. Y'all don't know what to do to me when I see them likes add up. They're like dollar signs. You know, and I just want to focus with this channel. See, I could upload on my other channel. I could be a little sarcastic. I could be a little messy. It's an upload channel. I don't got to deal with the chat and all that. I ain't even got to go back and look at the comments. I could upload something and keep on going. But this is a little more personal. It's my live channel. And I want to stay astray from the negative bullshit and not even mention it. You know, my brain's big enough to focus on my task at hand, help the people I can, and keep on moving, okay? So anything and anyone you see missing, they're not technically missing, okay? I just want y'all to know that. People who are here are people who want to be here. This is free will. Some people have to be removed so that our peace can continue, and we'll keep it just like that. But I know one thing, because it's all on me to be happy, it's also all on me to make it right. And that's despite whatever it is. I'm gonna go ahead and play this song. Then I'm gonna jump into a little bit of talk as far as the donation that I want to do in the next week and a half, 2 weeks. And then I'll do a poem. I plan to only be up here for about 25 minutes. So it won't be too long. While we waiting, y'all, fill up that chat. Make that chat look real pretty. I have the best few folks here on the planet in my chat. Ain't nothing changed but the date. Make the chat look real pretty. Represent yourself. Represent the channel. Put some positivity in there. Cause we gonna make it right.
Provoke on the beat, bitches.
Sean Hustle. That new shit. Conspicuous, baby.
Yes. Peace and positivity.
Need that boot to the love, cause we gonna make it right. Until I have nothing left, it would only be right to try. Need that boot to the left, cause we gonna make it right. Until I have nothing left, it would only be right to try. You ain't ready, I get it. But you don't get it, I'm ready, you will it. I ain't got time for chillin'. Them other brothers but illin'. And I ain't them, I'm thin, but mentally I ain't slim. Throw me in head first, I ain't worried, I can swim. It's hard to know.
There's a little bit of lag at the text,
pretend to get bored with you,
but it's all good.
In the end, on to the next thing, like the latest trends. These boys hate to be men and be all in. Live like Gemini's, have an evil twin.
You know how? You know why people say we family? You ever talk to people or been talking to somebody else? And somebody is like, yeah, we family. The reason is because it's like a positionless position. You've earned a right into my life, right? And when you say family, you can't like earn your spot away. Like you can't be mad and then you don't have your mom, or be mad and you don't have your brother. I'm saying this because I want y'all to be conscious of words that we throw around because they sound good and they momentarily feel good. But I'm a keep it real artist. I tell y'all all the time, I go to sleep and I wake up feeling good, keeping it real. And if I call you family, I mean it. When I say certain things, and the way that I'm saying them is the way that I meant to say them. You're gonna hardly ever in life hear Sean apologize, because I know how to shut up and I know how to think before I talk. So y'all be cautious of who call you family, and be cautious of that word community. You have a right to belong to whatever community you want, but don't be grouped up because somebody needs your head count. You know, but just be conscious of it. You know, we come in this, we leave this by ourselves. But one thing is, when we feel that we are doing this with family, you're not doing it by yourself necessarily. With that being said, let's give Amanda some love, y'all. Amanda needs a little bit of she needs a little bit of spiritual. I don't want to say help, but a little bit of spiritual encouragement. You know, just think of her. Think of the goodness that the Creator can do when minds come together and people are on the same accord, and how powerful the Spirit is when the Spirit is moving in one direction. So just for this moment, let's move in that direction for her. Keep her in the good spirits. Like I said a little the other day, a little bit of support goes a long way. Long way. And you got people who aren't sitting there at their phone waiting on a pick-me-up call, or you know, they're not necessarily waiting on somebody to call so they can have a pity party. But it feels really good when you get a call out the blue, or you have people who don't necessarily know you, but they feel you. They have empathy. And they use some of their energy and some of their time to highlight you or think about you in their day. Sometimes that's fuel and gas and motivation. Sometimes we can't get it from the person sitting next to us. You know, sometimes we can't get it from a family. Bottom line is, sometimes you don't get it from the people you deserve it from. But it don't mean you can't. It don't mean you don't deserve it. So I'm doing a toy drive. It's a $1 toy drive. If you could part ways with $1 between now and the 23rd, I'm going to take each dollar and go buy a toy from the dollar store or the 99-cent store, Dollar General. They call them different things in different states. We happen to have a Dollar General, a dollar store, and a 99-cent store all on the same corner. They trying to get all the dollars and the 99s. But I think for less fortunate, underprivileged kids who may be out in the cold, or may have parents who are focused on their well-being and can't really go out of their way for the gifts, this is a child season, if you ask me. You know, you got like 4th of July. Ain't nothing a kid can do to make 4th of July cool. Like, they're just going to watch the lights. Parents have to buy the food. They have to be involved in the whole light thing. But with Christmas, Santa, the toys, the morning of, even if you're not a kid, everybody remembers Christmas. Everybody remembers the joy, the feeling of, the anticipation of, and me, because I'm Sean, I don't think it's fair, because I feel a way, that I can't acknowledge that other people still celebrate. And like I say too, I use holidays as an excuse to spend time with my family and friends. So damn, I started talking about the toy drive, everybody leaving. All good. But I want to have a $1 toy drive. My PayPal is in the link. I'll go back and double back and put it in the description, which I forgot to do. So to make it transparent as possible, like I said, I want to use my PayPal in the next 12 days, 11 days, very specifically for this project, if you will. I want to be able to show a ledger, say, hey, I got $32. That $32 should be able to buy 29 $1 toys if you add the tax. And then I want to show me shopping for the toys. And I also want to show wrapping the toys and then ultimately giving the toys away. I want anybody who helps or contributes. I know it's only $1, but I want the equivalent of joy for the person who sends the buck to equal the joy the kid's gonna get. Because see, when you go out of your way and then you focus on the thought, then the value is somewhere in there and it's not actually in the toy. So if they were unwrapping a yo-yo or Army Man or one little race car or a coloring book, they're going to be overjoyed because somebody thought of them and they're opening something that they otherwise wouldn't be opening, had no idea they were going to be opening. And the look on a kid's face, or anyone, but especially a kid's face when they're receiving a gift and opening the gifts, it's a priceless moment. It can be captured and bottled. It can be motivation for you to do other things to help other people. It can be motivation for that child to grow up and think as well how they've gotten some, somebody's helped them out a few times. And a lot of people who do philanthropy or people who understand that is people who understand the process of going out of your way, making somebody else's day. And that's all I want to do. And I feel like instead of saying send whatever you can or send $10, I think that's much. I think $1 plus whatever bank fees or whatever, $1 helps one kid. This isn't like a infomercial or go feed the a village of 60 cents a day type shit, which is crazy that they you send 60 cents to Edgar and he can eat 3 meals today. Well, I just want to focus on Christmas. I'll probably be at my mom's house, so the activity of it will take place maybe the 23rd or something like that. There's a lot of homelessness here in Vegas. Fortunately, there's a lot of money in Vegas. Unfortunately, a lot of people who are homeless also have children and pets. I don't understand the pet thing. I understand you need a friend, but now you got 2 mouths to feed. So maybe even I'll get a couple dog treats, dollar dog treats, because there's a lot of less fortunate people who don't have roofs over their heads who have dogs. Their lives, they have souls and spirits. So some people say so. Yeah, maybe I can get a few of those too. So yeah, think about it, you guys. It's pretty thoughtless action. If you have $1 to spare, you got 4 quarters. I'll pay the tax. I'll wrap the gift. I'll give the gift. So let's make it happen. We have 11 days. 11 days. Again, my PayPal is in the description there. Let's do something, and with this, I don't need like a mark or like a ledger or something on the page saying, okay, the goal is 100, we got 55. This is one of those, if you can do, that's great. If you can't, you still can participate by just showing up to my show and sending your good spirits, uplifting other people who are may be able to. If it's $12 in 11 days, then that'll be about 11 people with a gift that otherwise wouldn't have had one. So it's just one of those things that it only matters if it matters to you. And if it matters to you, $1 isn't that big. You can sit on your couch or on your porch and let me do the work. Do I need your $1? No. Do I want your $1? No. Can you put yourself in a position where your dollar can bring a smile to a child's face? Yes. And that's just the bottom line. I'm going to do this poem. Sorry. I'm going to do this poem, and thank you, spirits. It's one of my favorite sweaters. I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm a thin person. My sweaters, I like my sweaters to fit almost like shirts. I don't like the big loopy sweater. I do have I don't think it's ugly, but it's ugly. It's not an ugly sweater, but it's a big, thick, heavy sweater. It actually makes me, like, I feel the weight that I gain when I wear that sweater. Other than that, all my sweaters fit like shirts. That's just how I am. I've always been like that. Even in the sagging days when clothes were bigger, I was so uncomfortable. I just didn't want to stand out too bad. But around 18, 19, 20, I wear belts. I love belts. Belts make you feel different. They make you, I don't know, it's different. And my son likes belts, so I don't even know why I got all off into that. But sweater. I have to actually take this sweater off, like pull my arms out, pull it over my head. I can't take it off normal. It's a real form-fitting sweater. Too bad I only got a few of you guys in there. I'm sorry that I'm not doing cartwheels and flips or bringing up people's names or talking about Takashi or being negative. I'm sorry. It's just not in my spirit. It's just not what I do. But hey, I got more than one person here, which allows me to do my poem and allows for there to be some replay on it. Maybe I'll start time stamping when I'm done the poetry. The only reason I don't like doing that is because I don't feel like I'll just be talking. I don't feel like I'll just be wasting your time moving my lips. My music is pretty good. I speak the truth in between the poetry. So I feel like if I timestamp the poetry, you're going to skip the music, you're going to skip something I said that might correlate with you. Might be information, might be something you need to hear, but you just go straight to the poem and then dip out. This is Sean's poetive channel, not poetry channel. So it's poetive because that's the basis of it. And I purposely did poetive because it's a mixture of positive and poetry, but it's also poetive because it's not just poetry, it's poetry based, which means you're going to get some commentary, you're going to get some information, maybe some current events. Let me say this before I go with the poem. I never told y'all, and I was on YouTube 2 nights ago, and within 30 minutes, 3 different things that I witnessed. I knew 2 people personally, and I seen Andrew Holmes, the guy who, in that one case, and it was funny, but it was in 2015, and his title was Crisis Correspondent. That's what his name is, Crisis Correspondent. I think it fit well with crisis actors. You correspond, you act. It was crazy. So I go on to something else. And notice I just left that. So go look that up. I go on to something else, and they got 20 hats that you shouldn't wear in Los Angeles. And they're sports teams hats that you shouldn't wear in Los Angeles. This might not be information to some of y'all. You might not know, but I'm not going to ask, but maybe rhetorical. Have you ever heard of the Blood Gang Piru? I know a few of you have. Maybe some of you on the far East Coast and up there in seasoned age may not know. But there's a blood gang called Pacoima Piru. Now, I don't speak of this much, but my blood cousin, which is my dad's first cousin, is a founding father. His little brother was maybe, let's just say the founding father was the first 10. His little brother, a few years younger than him, was soon after him. So he's like in the top 20, right? So I got 2 blood cousins who are basically responsible for them, for the Pyrus, you know, and responsible for a lot of the mayhem that has gone on, based on, you know, their involvement. I say all that to say I'm watching it, and then they get to Pacoima Piru, and there's a guy that I know personally in my city. This dude, oh, y'all excuse my background. Let me turn this music on and turn it low. There's this dude, I know him. You see me, you say, what's up, Sean? And he was right there when they said Pacoima Piru and they showed the hat, they showed his face in the camera. You know how, like, some camera guys, you can see some of their camera stuff with them. So the camera is on the guy, and there's another blood guy saying, go, like, don't look. And he's like, he's trying to look and capture a clear picture of the guy. I'm like, damn, that's interesting. Very next thing I see is, it wasn't a group of Bill Cosby victims. It was a picture of one of his victims. I know her personally. Let me rephrase. One of his accusers. I want to tell y'all something. Because I know her, because I know what she's about, because we've talked, I'm just here to tell y'all, those women 100% set Bill Cosby up. 100%. Even if you had your thoughts in 40 years, but let me tell you what, today, after their involvement with Bill Cosby, they all were either prostitutes, models, or live frivolous lives. Some of them I know factually. One for sure factually. When she heard that the momentum was catching up, money popped in her head. She jumped up, was fake crying all on TV, talking about what Bill did to her. I know this woman personally. Bill Cosby wouldn't have had to entice her, manipulate her, buy her, none of that. The type that, because you got it and you chilling, it's something to do, right? So she the type that, like, and this is from personal experience, not that I've done anything with her, but I know factually, if I call her and be like, yo, I got a bag, I got a bottle, come smoke, come chill, I'm just Sean. Imagine if Bill Cosby is asking you to do that. I know that what most men want when they're one-on-one with a female, that I could have got out of that situation, albeit her being my elder 15 years or something. I'm nowhere near Bill Cosby. It's really sad to know this man is 81 years old, and there's so much behind why he's actually in prison, which has nothing to do with those women. Nothing to do with those women. But I'll leave it at that. What I'm gonna do, I live in a roommate situation. I rent 2 of the rooms, but I can't dictate what happens in those other 2 rooms, okay? So let me turn this up a little bit again. Now, hold on. I hate that shit.
Sean Hustle.
Hold on real quick.
That new shit. Inconspicuous, baby.
So yeah, y'all, it sucks. It sucks a lot. But I thought that was weird. It was like in 15-20 minutes span, I seen that little thing with Andrew. Then I seen the dude I know personally, and then I seen the lady I know personally.
But you don't get it, I'm ready, you're willing.
It was just weird that I seen all 3 of them at once. It was like crisis correspondent, bam, the homie. So it's not only that he's a Pyru, and they're talking about Pyru, so it's like it's world, like it's crazy. It's crazy, right? And then this lady is sitting up there with them fucking crocodile tears. It was unbelievable. You know how people cry with no tears? I mean, I know y'all know what crocodile tears are. But it was so sad to sit up there and watch, and I'm like, fuck it. Let's go. No matter how hard I personally know this woman smoked crack, prostitute herself out, all that. Now, when I said I can invite her to a bottle and some weed, I didn't say I did. I didn't say I would. I'm just saying I know the character of the person. And yeah, it's sad. I feel so bad for Bill, man. Let's see if I can squeeze this poem in real quick. Let me see if we could, y'all can't hear me at all? It's probably just the music. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yes, now, okay. So yeah, it's just the music. And plus I have the volume lows on here. You probably can hear me even a little bit better now, right? All right. This is not too long, but my troopers, close your eyes, listen to the words. You'll know exactly what's going on in this poem. All right, give me a second. Y'all know I just feel a little comfortable like this. Attention. Attention is a drug. Yet I'd rather be sober. Before they ever said her name, I used to know her. Well, the her she let me see when they didn't want her. Just because one has a rod does not make one a shepherd. Look at me, but entirely too afraid to face self. I'm looking at me, trying to create a great self. Beware of those who think you want to be them, when in all actuality, if they close their mouth, I wouldn't even see them. Action speaks louder than words. I'll put together a few nouns and verbs to explain a turd, but rest assured, I want nothing another person possess. I am thankful for Sean. Sean is blessed. Thank you. Thank you. And to end it on, I think, an appropriate note. We are going to fuck what they say. Oh yeah, you're right. True indeed. Make that chat look real pretty, y'all. Thank you guys who were entertained a little bit there. No rush on it, but whenever it touches your heart, if you can be part of my $1 toy drive, please do. Please do. Y'all don't have me doing this by myself.
I should be gracious.
Don't have me doing it by myself. I'm just asking.
Can't give you
$1.
time.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you.
Baby, why would you waste it? Oh. You know I get wasted, blaze it face to face, just face
$1.
We on something legendary. They know I'm psycho, they know I might go.
The $1 toy drive. I feel so
They got that nice flow. We got a
free.
I got a diamond where my motherfucking heart go. You say you be everywhere, but now where I go. I take it there one time though, but you don't get my motherfucking shine though.
I feel so free. I unsub from everything.
Fuck what they say, fuck what they say about me.
Standing on my own 2 feet here on YouTube,
I'm getting this money.
and it's like I'm the table
Fuck what they say.
and y'all my legs.
Fuck what they say about me.
With legs, ain't no table, just a board. And without the board, they ain't even legs, they're just pieces of wood. Us together make a place to pull a chair up to. And I'm happy, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? My daughter calling me. Hold on. Yo, I'm live for about 2 minutes, and I'm gonna call you right back. You all right?
I just had a quick question.
Okay, right back. 2 minutes. All right,
Okay.
bye. I'll rate that quality of call 5 just because I spoke to my daughter. I'll tell her y'all said hi. Yes, and I feel like I was anticipating,
Yes.
or waiting on something, even though I know in my soul there's places I'm supposed to be and there's a place I'm not supposed to be. And it's kind of like when you fight yourself, should I help this person or should I not? Don't. There's somebody else need your help. Go on and help that next person that needs your help. Don't beat yourself up because you didn't help this person because of the uncertainty surrounding that. Watch what happens now that I've separated myself from that. This is my community. I'm part of the positive community. I'm not in the business of working with people who want justice for one person. I want purpose, peace, and positivity for all. So, with that being said, I applaud you guys to have the greatest day you can, the greatest night you can. Look at today, if it wasn't a good day, as motivation to have a greater tomorrow. Peace, positivity, poetry, love, being grown, being an adult, making it right, understanding your happiness is all on you. These are the people I rock with. These are the people I'll continue to rock with. Watch what I tell you, how in this community that I've allowed myself to fully enter in today, watch how we grow. The cancer's been cut. I understand where I've been. I understand where I'm at. None of that is more important than where I'm going. Okay? Thank you guys. I love you guys. Have a great night.